Hello, everyone. I was walking to a music show last night, yesterday afternoon, and this question, started in my head, and I asked myself, am I fueled by white racism? Is white racism what fuels me, what, inspires me, uh, what motivates me, you know? And then it got me to thinking, I expanded my horizons a little bit and I asked myself, are black Americans in general fueled by white racism? You know, and I had a lot of anecdotal evidence, to suggest that yes, uh, black, you know, it was a lot of anecdotal evidence to suggest that yes, blacks are fueled by white racism. Uh, but it wasn't really the truth. It didn't really fit because when I got to the place that I was going at, it was a it was a whole different world. And basically, I had to ask myself, what actually does fuel black people? And the conclusion that I came with from my experience was actually music. And you know, perfect example, I got to the music show that I was going to, and you know, at the restaurant, all of the chefs were Hispanic. All the employees were white or Hispanic, except for two people who were black, and majority non-black. And but but that but that band that I came to see, I mean, they were all black and they were killing it. And it's like, you know, as long as I've been black, as long as I associate with black people, you know, it's almost universal from my band teacher in high school to to just walking through the neighborhood and hearing um, sound systems in the cars and things of that nature. And even if you look at, like, clothing stores, there's a huge tie-in with the music industry. And uh, in barbershops they always have the music playing. But and I guess some people would say sports, is what fuels black people. But so, if you observe black people, so few of them are actually uh, athletes. Very very few of them. Uh, Very few black people, play basketball on a regular basis, on a sports team. I mean, and then there's the really small number that make it to. There's a really small number that make it to the pros and actually make money as an athlete. So But with music, I mean, almost every black person that I know or have observed is a music fan, or performs their own music. I mean, the number of black people who are recording tracks in the studio, it's just mind-boggling, and the number of blacks I know who know an instrument. Uh, I know maybe one black person who has never played an instrument before, and yeah, it, their music, black people's music fuels their 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 the way they dress, the way they talk to one another. They incorporate the slang from music uh, into the lexicon. I've never heard a white person uh, uh, talking like Taylor Swift on one of her songs. You know what I mean? So, but black people just drape themselves in music, and it's not always music with lyrics. Yeah, a lot of times it could be a acoustic jazz and things of that nature. But and their politics is shaped by their music, and they'll defend hip hop to the death. A lot of them will say, "Oh, well, I don't defend that hip hop, the Lil Wayne and the Tupac, but I defend the uh, you know D1, Immortal Technique, um, but you know." And if it's not hip hop, it could be in a case of my music teacher in high school, which is classical music and jazz, and uh, so from from my experience with black people, the central theme, the thing that fuels them, the thing that gets them up in the morning, is 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 music. Uh, Not money. Um, Blacks have money, but it doesn't seem to be the thing that fuels them. I mean, so let me know what you think. What really fuels Black people. Inspires Black people to 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 achieve. And that's all I had to say. Thanks a lot. Bye.